Yo, what's up, my good people? We back, slipping counter at the Kenichi Bed Studios. I'm your host, BINK, your host, GOLDENBOY. What's up, baby boy?
What's up, man?
How you living, man?
Good, man.
So you got the fresh lineup?
Here we go. And
Got
it
the
starts.
fresh lineup? That boy shot.
And it starts. Here we go.
That boy good. That boy good.
Oh, my God.
What's up, man?
You see how sore I am and you really want to start stuff.
Yeah, that's why I brought you a water. It's getting hot. It's going to be a hot day. We got smoke
What
in
you
the
got left?
skies.
That Hector Camacho curl, what you going to do? What else you got
I ain't
left?
gonna-
Come on,
I ain't-
go ahead, let it all out.
I wasn't even
there.
about to go that far. But since you
done
brought it up.
before. What you mean I ain't going to go that far? What, today? You done today?
But since you brought it up, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, what's up, y'all? We got a good episode for y'all today. We got one of the top amateurs in the world. JAHMAL Harvey, coming back on the show. We had him on stream before. This is his first time actually coming in studio to sit down and talk with us, talk some boxing, see what's new with him, where his career is going, and, chop it up, the way we always do. We got a few current events that we could talk about today in boxing. I know you've seen the beef between Ryan and Oscar De La Hoya.
I knew you was going to bring that bug.
Yeah, they going back and forth on Twitter, but we've been known they had turmoil in their camp.
It's been forever,
What's your thoughts on that, man? Go ahead, bro.
Look, man, that jump been going on since it's Canelo stayed loyal for the longest. I done heard so many things about Oscar, man. I've been told if you, how can I word this? Especially me being what I am. Let me try to word this right. If you could easily get put on the shelf. I've heard that with him. I've heard he'll lie to you. I've heard these different things from multiple people, and a lot of things came to a head when Canelo left, and then a lot of the people, I think when Richard Schaefer left, that's what made people go, whoa, hold up. But who the hell is Ryan to say it? Because you be lying too. Ryan be lying too.
The pot calling the kettle black.
Like
They call that.
Don't get me wrong. I get why he upset. Don't get me wrong. This is a lonely game. And you doing what you okay, man, I'm taking care of everything. And then all of a sudden I take this loss, which, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, Ryan. Everybody in your camp knew you was gonna lose. Everybody in your camp knew all you had was a puncher's chance, bro. Let's just call it what it is. And then the fight went the way it went. And I saw it on his face in the post. I was in the post fight. I was like, yeah, he's hurting because the people who started with him is the people that was on that stage, his mama and his dad. And it gets like that. It gets that lonely. But at the same time, it was all good when you was lying about Manny Pacquiao fights. It was all good when you was leaving camp to go party and go to Vegas and go do Instagram, go through all of that. It was good then. It was cool then.
Right.
But now we want to sit there and say, oh, you're lying, you're doing this and that. Oh, my gosh. Now you want to sit there and say that. That's my problem with it. And if John with Oscar, look, unfortunately, it's only so much you can do as the fighter because he's under contract with him. Unless you buy it out, you're going to have to shut the hell up and keep it moving.
Should have the money to buy him out.
He should. He should. And that's if that happens. But at the most part, it's, you know how, growing up, your mom or your grandma would say, you got to leave well enough alone. And it's like, let Oscar do what he do. He'll get what he get. And you just got to keep, and Ron just got to get over and keep it moving.
Right.
But for you to sit there and see this kid post what he posted about, this is what I want to do next. I want one of these three at this weight. And you take that, and the next day, hey guys, I'm giving you an exclusive. Okay?
Not
watch
the Oscar
this.
De La Hoya voice, bro.
Bruh, like, and watch this, guys. Like, come on, bro. Like, and then the thing was, though, the reporters was hyping him up. Like, oh,
I did not repost. I knew it was cat, bro. I knew.
Hey, come on, bro.
It just it didn't make sense. it seemed like a reach. It's always a reach coming out of Golden Boy's circle. It's like, for one, what sense does it make for
Especially
Ryan
now.
Garcia to fight Manny Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao, what, 55 now? What sense does it make for him to fight Manny Pacquiao? That didn't make no sense. Then second, why y'all doing this on Twitter going back and forth? I understand it's a social media age, but it just everything seemed like a reach. It don't
All
even
the
make
time.
sense. Don't even make sense, man.
You remember when we were? I'm not gonna say where we were, but you remember when you had a specific conversation about some things that we had heard about him lying, leading up to the Tank fight, leading up to different fights. Oh, he would like this, he wants that. It's like, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. You can't. And he would sit there and then get on Twitter and lie. And then the worst part is, especially me, and now especially now BINK, because BINK he's knee deep in the game now. So he knows these people. He's starting to hear stuff more as well. So it's like, wait, I know that guy. I was just with him. That didn't happen. You know, so it's like that stuff, it gets so, it's just, oh my God, bro. Bro, go ahead, man. I can't.
Yeah, I ain't want to spend too much time on that. I just know it was a hot topic this week. A lot of folks was talking about it in the social world, in the Twitters and Instagrams and everything like that. So I wanted to get our opinion on that.
What you think?
Yeah, I feel like it's just a reach. I feel like it's just publicity, staying relevant. That's all it is. But why not stay relevant in the right way? Talk about some of the fights at 140 that he can get.
What fights at 140 that he can get?
We've already been down this road.
What fights at 140 that we can get?
already
Since we in the
talked about
studio, let's repeat what we said this week. It ain't happening, bruh.
We
It's
already
like,
went over it, bro.
Slim. Him going to 40, him going to 40 is like that story I told you when that dude was like, man, you should put more muscle on Junior and move him like 52 at the amateurs. Like, man, you know who was waiting for me at that weight? Hell no. I wasn't doing that. Heck no. Regis Prograis gonna dog him. Got Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. I'm sorry, but y'all got some dogs. Y'all can fight. Don't get me wrong. Y'all boys can fight. Don't get me wrong. Y'all can go. But man.
The only fight that makes sense for Ryan at 140 for real is the fight Rolly. Everybody else is
gonna hurt you. They coming to hurt you bad.
That's a tough division. Like, that's not like tough as far as like skill set, but that too. I'm talking about where everybody's mentality is like,
yes,
like the Suge Knight, like West Coast Death Row Records type. You know, that's the vibe I get from 140. Everybody up there, and then you see what Tiafimo said about Josh Taylor. He said, "I want to kill Josh Taylor." He said, "This." What'd he say? I gotta pull up the quote.
Yeah, he said, "I want to kill Josh Taylor."
I gotta pull
and
the
Josh
quote
Taylor
up.
said, "Okay, we'll see."
That's what I'm talking about. That mentality at 140,
he said,
everybody's
we'll see if
like
I get who first.
Yes.
Josh Taylor said it's like,
you don't see that mentality in Ryan Garcia and Rolly. They don't have that.
No.
So it's like that's
Rolly
probably
like
his
to
best
play
bet.
it like he do, but
Yeah,
no,
he don't got that.
He don't got that. Dog.
And honestly, man, I like Tiafimo being in that mental space, especially after his last fight when he was questioning himself and he got caught on camera saying, "Man, do I still got it? Can I still do this? Do I still got it?"
And then try to play it off 2 days later.
We all heard it, bro. We all seen it, and that's not to knock you, but I'm uplifting you now because I like the mental space you've got yourself, and I've seen your work. You've been putting it in the gym. I've watched you. I followed you.
Oh, that
and
man can train.
He's training his
That
ass
man
off.
can
He's
train.
in shape, man. He look good.
Always in shape.
Right.
That man can train.
He look good, and now his mentality is matching the fire and the drive he got in the gym. I'm expecting something dangerous from Tiafimo. I think this fight with Josh Taylor, well, that's June 10th. June 10th coming up next weekend. Yeah. I'm expecting something phenomenal out of Tiafimo, man. I love where your mental's at, bro. I feel your fire.
Real quick, before we go to the next topic, show off that shirt, sir.
Oh yeah, hold on, Slim.
Somebody wanted to get you something.
I appreciate you.
I was, man. When I tell you,
shout out to Trey Pound, Irvin Fuller, man. I
Hillcrest
you, man.
Bloodline, what?
Team Trey Pound, man. I appreciate you showing love and getting me a t-shirt, man, for sure. I'm definitely gonna start rocking this on the show next. Shout out to the Thump Yard too.
Heck
Let's shout them
yeah.
out. Jonathan from the Thump Yard. They got their own gym just opened up too.
Yes.
I gotta go check it out. And they getting bumping there too. You see them boys bumping in the gym?
Good God almighty.
They in there bumping, man. Shout out to Jonathan from the Thump Yard, man.
Bruh. Oh, shout out Vaughn, VCO. Appreciate the love, man. You showed me love like a mug, man.
that?
Boy, so I was just out walking. He had all these shirts. I was like, man, you selling those? And I just wanted to show him love. Bought two. Got Suge one, got me one. The joint, and I feel good.
Hold on, I ain't- That's good quality right there. Okay.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Vaughn.
Yeah, we had to tag him up.
Yeah. Man, that's, oh my goodness. But
We got King Mitch in the chat, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh man, what's up,
Thanks
bro?
for joining. Thanks for joining the show. We in studio today.
That man been loyal. What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But man, when I tell you these past 3 weeks, especially the past 2 weeks, like back in camp life, bruh, like Mr. Trey, man, been putting in work with me. It's like, yo, come on, 3 o'clock. All right, I'm there.
Trey serious.
And I get there, we lifting, sprint, go ahead, do this. And it's like we're back in camp with 6 years ago all over again. Like it's live, man. Me, Frankie, and them boys pushing me too. They like, you got this, Junior. You got it. Come on, let's go, Junior. Let's go. Yo, come on. I'm like, all right, man. I appreciate the love. Big Irvin, the legend, his father. Oh man, I appreciate the love, man.
Right.
My goodness, camp been nice. It feel good to feel like a fighter.
It do feel good, but make sure you take it easy.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
take it easy, bro. Cause I know I'm the same way. Like I would love to be in there. Like Simon Brown, he said, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 30." Coach said, "Oh, you got 10 years. I can turn you to a world champion." I said, "No." I said, "No. I ain't got it no more." He was dead serious.
I said,
"No." Like
they be dead serious.
Yeah, asked me to come in there and start training with them young boys and Chris and them. I said, "No, I come in and hit the bag and work with y'all, but I'm not because where I'm at, the little bit of health issues I got, I can't go 100% like I used to." So.
And you gave up everything you had for football.
Yeah.
You put everything on the stuff. You told me you put it on the line.
I did. So I'm just telling you, man. It feel good. I love seeing you back in there, man. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been cutting it. Like everything I do, cut it in half. That's what I be doing.
For sure. But how do you feel about the Taylor Teofimo fight?
Oh my God.
I feel like we talked about it a long time ago. But we got this fight's coming up.
This is me and Big Spin. Can we get a wide shot, Special K?
Tenton Wash, thank you for joining the show.
Please work your jab like you did against Loma. Can you please? I'm begging you. How you was shooting your jab from here, shooting it from here, shooting it from here. Can you please do that again? Just one more time. Just please, for me. Just one more night.
He's gonna have to. For sure.
Because he has no other choice. He didn't even really have to throw his jab as good as he was throwing against Loma because Loma was so much smaller than him. It ain't like that so much no more. And now you got this guy who's fundamentally sound. And I'm like, okay, you have no... His explosiveness, see, okay, this is how I look at it. He not as slick as Sandor Martin. But he is still very fundamentally sound as Sandor Martin. The thing is, Sandor Martin will catch and he's out. He's gonna go out, back to a C-pad on O-pad. Josh is gonna sit there and catch and try to get that inside shot. But he's gonna work from out here. But I think he's gonna let Teofimo be explosive on purpose. Just so he can catch. This is like, I gotta worry about that one shot. I know he's gonna quick twitch, quick feet, quick reaction. It's gonna kind of gotta be ready. But that I got my counter coming. I got my catch and counter coming. It's gonna be a catch and counter kind of night. And he has to set both of them, and Josh gonna be setting traps. Teofimo has to know, I would say, in my opinion, counter for the counter. Because I don't got Josh Taylor being first.
Right.
But Lord, please, I'm begging you, sir. I'm begging you, please. Work your jab. Please. Gordo, listen to me. He probably don't even remember me. Gordo, do not go in there and forget the first punch you was ever taught. Do not forget the trophy that you got, your very first fight. What was that trophy doing? Shooting a jab. Do not forget, bro. Please. I'm begging you, Gordo. I'm begging you, man. He probably don't even remember me when I was with the Russells, bro. But please do not forget, bro.
This is a phenomenal fight, man. Phenomenal. Both fighters coming off of performances where a lot of folks in boxing had questions about that.
Eyebrow raises.
Yeah, everybody was like, I mean, Josh Taylor with Jose Ramirez, whoa. Hell of a fight. What did he put Ramirez down twice?
I don't think nobody had him winning that neither.
Josh Taylor?
I don't think nobody. I picked Ramirez. He was the underdog. Yeah, I picked Ramirez.
I picked Ramirez. I thought the pressure.
What he did to my boy Maurice Hooker?
Exactly. I thought the pressure, the power was going to be too much for Josh Taylor. But like you said, the counter shots. Was he not countering Jose The whole
first knockdown. Remember the clinch?
Yeah.
He was never the same after that clinch.
Oh, he punched him out the clinch.
Out the clinch. That's what started everything.
Right,
and he was not right. He never fully recovered. Never fully recovered.
Right. Then the counter punch started adding up. So he wins that fight undisputed. Goes against Jack Catterall. Who he's like, okay, he just beat the I ain't gonna say beat the dog shot at Jose Ramirez, but he had a phenomenal performance. And now we're looking at Jack Catterall like, oh, this is a good fight, but damn, Josh, the way he just performed against Jose, this should not be a cakewalk, but he should walk away with this W, right? And then left us with questions, and everybody's like, whoa, right? And then we look at Teofimo, right?
For that home,
walks Lomachenko, right? Walks Lomachenko, gets the W, shocks the world, right? Yeah. After that, goes up against Kambosos, loses the belts. Then we get Sandor Martin.
Both fights at home.
Right.
I mean, he had other fights where you fought at home and they looked great, but the biggest ones when they step up opponents, he did. It was like something was off.
Right. So then we go against Sandor Martin, and the world is like, this Teofimo Lopez. We seen what he did to Loma. We seen what he did to African guy, forget his name, Richard Comey. Richard Comey, the power, the hooks, vicious hooks, speed, athleticism. Sandor Martin, he should walk and go walk him down, go get him. Yeah. Made it a tough fight for Teofimo. So in the boxing world, we like, damn. So now I'm looking at this fight with Josh Taylor and Teofimo, both coming off of, underwhelming performances, to be honest. How do they perform June 10th?
Tight. They're gonna be tight. Right. Nights like that, even in the amateurs, especially in the pros, and I'm pretty sure you dealt with it in football, those big bowl games, those big state games, cross-town games. Everybody on edge. Everybody on that dog leash. Everybody showing their teeth. And when everything is almost like death row. That's what it's like. Your last meal, your last day. But you keeping, your game faces on. Both of them are going to be tight. I got them both looking like Hagler and Leonard. When in the aspect of when they both came out, Ray said this in Legendary Nights. Mr. Ray was like, he would jab and move. And he kept looking at Marvin like, what the heck is with him? And he didn't realize Marvin's right-handed. He's like, why the hell are he coming out right-handed? And then when he threw his first combination, after he was like, all right, now I can get my feet wet because he's not coming out southpaw. And when he threw the first shot, and Marvin wasn't it was a little, like, he didn't expect it because he relaxed. He started to try to walk to it, and he went back like that, and he said, come on. And he's like, oh, he's tight just like me. He's just as tight. He's just as tense. His eyes are just as open as I am, trying to see what the heck going on this big night. That's how they gonna be. Right.
I like what you said about who's gonna, like, Josh won't be first, but he gonna be second, and you say T.O. got to be third. Counter to counter. I like that. I can see the fight going that way. I can definitely see the fight going that way. And I see the explosive moments in the fight. I can kind of visualize it because Josh Taylor is explosive too in his own way. Yes. Maybe not as snappy, but he's explosive. He can be explosive too in moments. So make sure you guys tune in. What's it gonna be on ESPN? ESPN, June 10th. You guys do not. It's been a phenomenal year of boxing. I know we've had a lot of controversy so far this year, especially the last few weeks, but overall it's been a phenomenal year for boxing, man. So let's get to some of these comments. We got Art Heist. He said top 5. Everyone at 140 walks down Ron. King Mitch. The T.O. with that real self-belief and confidence, the one that served Loma in the 12th round, was a problem. Since then, he seemed really fragile. I agree. El Paso, Route 1, our man Roy. What's up? Fire emojis. He said, I like the way Mr. Big Brown Roy. Thinking. Bink, world champion. Hey, Roy, no. No. I don't want no parts of it. King Mitch, he said, I had Taylor beating Ramirez. Bam might be different, but most of those RGBA guys seem like they fight the same. And then Miss 30. Hey, guys. What's up? Appreciate you guys for joining the chat, man.
Did you see Clarissa Shields?
Oh, yeah.
It's Cornejo. Gonna be next.
Yeah. Her original opponent dropped out, and then she stepped up. Honestly, it's not a bad fight. I expect Clarissa to do what she gonna do. I don't think it goes the full 10 rounds. But
Cornejo can fight.
She can fight. But I think she's coming off a loss.
Yeah, she is. I think it was Franchon. I think her last fight was Franchon.
Was it Franchon? I thought she fought over in the UK somewhere and lost. I'm about to pull it up right now.
And Canelo can rumble, but
What's your thoughts on that
she's gonna be
fight?
too slow for Clarissa.
Mm-hmm.
And that jab, and Clarissa's jab is like it's like
Vicious.
it's like one of the battering rams you hit at the door that the cops hit on the door. It's like that just tink, tink, tink.
Hell no.
God dang.
Nah, for sure though. That's a good analogy. I like that one.
Like, God, dog. And I just don't got that. I don't got that going, bro. I'm sorry. I'm glad she getting another payday though.
Yeah.
And I know Canelo's gonna she gonna come to get it. There's no doubt on that. But I just hope that she stayed in more than decent shape while she's been out. And she should be in good shape to keep it going.
Okay. So I'm wrong. So I think the last fight that we saw, she lost to Alma Ibarra. That was on the remember when they came back with the Thursday night fights on NBC for a little bit? I think she fought on that card.
I know what you're talking about.
On Amanda Serrano's undercard when she beat, forget the girl's name. But it was a Thursday night on NBC. That's when she fought. She did lose to Fran Shaw, but that was before that fight. But then since then, that was March 18th of 2021. She's won 3 times. She won 2 by unanimous decision. And her last fight was a TKO victory against Sheila Kuna. And that was in, I don't know where, I can't even pronounce that. La Costa, I don't know where that's at. So she's coming off 3 victories, a TKO victory in her last fight. But, Clarissa Shields on a different level, man. She don't call herself the GOAT for no reason.
Dog, she said she about to change her outfit. Y'all keep talking junk. I'm going to change my outfit to y'all colors and beat her tail. And I'm like, no, she is not about to pull a Roger Mayweather. Floyd was not the first to do it. His uncle was.
Everybody think he was.
Damn, bro.
Blow
me, dog. I don't blow me. I'm like, he was paying homage to his uncle. You don't see when he walks out with Oscar, he tapped his uncle like, yeah, let's do this. Like, but yeah, I can see a ride. Well, no, it's gonna be in her hometown, so I don't see no ride starting.
That's the thing. Like when they did it, they was kind of paying homage to Cinco de Mayo, paying homage to the culture. She being disrespectful with it.
Oh yeah, she being disrespectful.
Disrespectful. And Mexicans, like, they take extreme pride in their heritage and their flag. So to come out in them colors,
Aztec pride.
Right. So I don't know. I love the energy and I love the hype, but like at the end of the day, like, I can see fights in the crowd and all kinds of stuff.
Exactly. Now look at it like this. Even though it's gonna be in our hometown, so it's not gonna be too many Latinos. They still will get it cracking, but
they do get it cracking,
bruh. They fighting packs, bro.
They get it cracking.
Man, I had to get up out of there. But I can see. But this is what she's basically saying. You just said that they was like, you wear it, paying homage to all the great fighters because it's Cinco de Mayo. All that. She talking about, I'm gonna wear y'all flag and get her blood on it.
Right.
You know how they say don't leave the flags out in the rain, don't let no bucket. That's what she's saying.
Right.
It's like, oh God, like.
She been talking greasy, man.
But I get why. Because, and people want to say, like, make it like they forgot. I can't stand it when they treat Clarissa like they forgot. This girl was not breaking the big money like she deserved. She could have stayed amateur. And Clarissa remembered me and liked my comment when I said it. Because she was on the team with my godbrother. So she with Tweezy. So I'm sitting there saying, I said, y'all should thank her because she could have stayed amateur. Everything free. You gonna get health care for free. You gonna get this for free, that for free. They take care of you, whatever. You can go to Colorado, train there, live there, whatever. You in the hood, you need to get out, come to Colorado. After you win that turn, come to Colorado and live here for a while, for another camp. And when you look at Big Ben, been gone. Like,
I seen
Big
him,
Ben been gone.
seen him at the last fight. That was
at Rose Crow, that was like.
I seen him at the Thump Yard. He was at the Thump Yard.
Yeah, he was at Thump Yard too. So it's like, my thing is, I had put on there, the thing y'all understand is all of that is free. You're taken care of. Matter of fact, they're going to take care of you. When you turn pro, all that you got to pay for now. You paying the massage, you paying the masseuses, you paying for the food. You're not, everything now is different. You got to pay for everything now. She could have stayed amateur. And so now it's like, okay, if I'm getting $100,000, but I'm saying they're going up and down weight class, becoming world champ, and I'm not getting no love for this like that, okay, cool. So it seemed like when y'all don't like it when I talk trash, but now you want to watch me. Now you want to watch me when I'm talking trash? Yeah. So now it's like, F y'all. And can't none of y'all out there spank me. That's how she feeling.
And she should feel that way too, honestly, bro. And I like what she said too. She was like, man, y'all expect me to be like Layla Ali and wear a dress and be cute and be respectable and say, oh, I respect this by my opponent. She said, nah, I don't like my opponent. I want to go beat him up. That's not me. I'm an aggressive fighter. So why act and fake like I'm gonna be, nice and cordial? I wanna go F them up, for lack of better words. I like Clarissa Shields, man. Much respect to her as a fighter and a woman. She definitely put it on. Mentality is exactly where it needs to be. She's rustling everybody's feathers and she's backing it up. So the proof is in the pudding. So we can't do nothing but sit back and just respect it. To be honest,
man. Hey, I just don't get it. But we're gonna be talking about that fight as that comes closer. Mm-hmm. But yeah, for me, that's I think this month. But to me, that junk is something that just makes no sense.
Yeah, June 3rd. June 3rd, that's this weekend.
What?
Yeah, she fight this weekend, June 3rd, in Detroit.
Dang, all right, I'm watching them on it.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely
I'm watching
on
them
that.
on it.
And know what other fights coming up? July 1st, Franchon going against Savannah Marshall.
Yes.
That needs to be talked about more too. That's a big fight for
Bruh.
Franchon. And she going over there, right?
Yeah.
And she been training with Clarissa. They was in camp together.
They spawned each other.
Yeah. So she coming in there ready. For sure.
And she's gonna tell her this you gotta do with Savannah. Watch out for this with Savannah.
How do you see that fight going?
Big sis gonna handle her business. I got big sis handling her business. And they gonna have to respect her. But I just wanna see how is Savannah gonna handle that overhand that she's known for, and also that roll uppercut hook that she throws. How is she gonna handle it? Because Savannah has a habit of pulling in too close than she needs to. And next thing you know, that girl next thing you know, if she sits there, it could make her reel back just enough. And next thing you know, Franchon's coming forward. But also, Franchon got to watch out for the counter herself if she starts to press forward.
Right.
Because that's the only thing. But yeah, I got Sean. Please.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the pressure and the aggression, punch output,
Yeah.
always in favor of Franchon. I feel like she's gonna walk away.
Even when tired.
Even when tired, yes. She's shown that. I think her last fight, she's shown that she can still fight when she's dog tired. When there's nothing left in the tank, she gonna push. She finds a way to dig. I had so much respect for her after that fight. She dug so deep. She dug so deep to pull that out of her. I don't know where she got it from, but she got it.
Man,
pulled through that fight.
Us going back so far with her, like, I almost cried, man. When she got that belt and she became undisputed, and I heard her let that yell out, it was like it just took me all the like everything just released from her. Like, it was because she gave everything she had.
She did.
From everything way back to even before she met me, went into that one night. Oh my! And now you think you're just gonna take it from her?
Nah.
And the thing is, though, whatever I just saw the clip. I don't know what was said that pissed Franchon off, but she put it out there. She said, "See, Savannah, you lose, your pay don't get. Her pay probably didn't even get cut in half, yo. But Franchon was like, you lose and you get another opportunity. Because Savannah was thinking about retiring. Because they say you shouldn't retire. You doing fine." But you get another opportunity. You get another huge opportunity. You get another huge opportunity that's a title shot. I didn't get that.
Right.
I remember when Franchon fought her pro debut against Clarissa. Then after that, she was back fighting on UDC.
Right. She's fought. Oh, my goodness.
And I had to
grind. 64
grind.
victories, man. 19 KOs. She's fought a lot. She's fought a lot.
Oh, the amateur? No, it's more fights than that.
It's a professional record.
No, that's amateur.
That's amateur?
Yeah, that's all amateur.
I'm clicking on the wrong. I'm about to say that's incredible. I didn't know her fight.
Yeah, Box Records had an amateur fight they'll try to get. But like the book, like you got your book. Like you heard, did you see Andre Ward talking with Sean Porter about their boxing books? How they found their books?
Yeah.
Like I got my book too. Like the books hold like 100 fights. So like they trying to put some of the key fights that they fought in the amateurs on BoxRec as well. They might not get all 400 fights or all 200 fights or all 80 fights, but they're gonna put as many as they can.
Right.
But yeah, that joint is on there. That joint is on there.
I'm trying to pull it up, bro. My computer is slow.
I just honestly, I'm just overall happy for her. But for me, man, these big fights, and people still buying.
8-1. She 8-1.
Yeah, she 8-1.
That's what it is.
She ain't lost.
I'm about to say she fought that many times. When did I missed all these fights?
You all said, man, that's amateur. You was like, huh?
I didn't pay attention to the top.
Yeah,
of the
I knew what you were looking at, though.
Yeah, man, she ain't getting the respect that she deserved as being an undisputed champion. That's probably where that fire is coming from. All y'all doing is pouring gasoline on the fire because she already hungry. She already channels things and uses it as her advantage to go perform. So disrespecting her as an undisputed champion, not giving her the clout and respect that she deserves, is only adding more fuel to her grind and to her camp and to her performance July 1st. Can't wait for that one either, man. Cannot wait for that one. Who else we got in women's boxing that's coming up soon? I feel like we got some other marquee fights. Is Kenichi Estrada fighting soon?
Yes.
She's fighting July, the Friday before Spence and Crawford. She's fighting.
Yes.
That's right. That's another one.
I want her to get some shine overseas.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, what? Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she another one that bouncing up and down weight class is spanking them.
Oh, you want it right here? Okay, boom. You want it too?
Yup.
I'm coming for you next. And then you want it? Oh,
108?
Okay, boom. I got you.
Okay, cool.
Boom.
105? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. 112? Okay, cool.
Say
like,
less.
God
Let's
dang.
get it. Let's get it.
Jesus.
That's why I respect the women, bro. Like, they like, you want the smoke where? Okay, cool. I got you. You want it over here? Okay, cool. We can do it. You want to fight here? Boom. You calling me out here? Boom. It's easy. It's so easy for them to get the bump, man. Let me ask you, why do you think it's so easy for the women to make these marquee 50-50 fights, go get these big fights, no matter what, regardless? And then on the men's side it's boxing business.
I want to come out first.
It's the business. It's always.
I want the red corner.
And let me ask you, and then answer this too. Why does everybody go behind their first response to our questions is boxing business? It's the business. What the hell is the business? What is the business that they speak of? Ain't that much business in the world?
So there is a business, but it's like you have people who they overuse it. The real ones who use it for the real reasons.
That's what I'm getting at.
You have the other ones who use it as a scapegoat. Like, I never forget, I'm not gonna say the fighter's name, but I was around a situation and I never forget he told me, he said it's altogether different when them contracts get sent. They can see y'all could talk all day.
Mm-hmm.
You can sit there. That's the difference almost with the amateurs to the pros now. And the amateurs, you still got to see that, man. Pros, you could run away for a little while.
Right.
And that's missing because, and I never forget that fighter told me, he said, it's altogether different when y'all start sitting across the table. Because we could sit there and say, and what he meant by across the table is you sending that back, you sending the contracts back and forth. Mm-hmm. Like, and then next thing you know, no, I don't want this, I don't want that. No, and then the ones who they find a way out. Oh, you trying to take my legs from me. You made a shorter ring. It's 19 by 19. I needed to be 20.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be 20 feet by 20 feet. That causes an issue.
Yeah.
Even now, matter of fact, I want to ask you, did you see the news came out yesterday?
About Tank? Which one are you talking about?
Benavidez sent the contract over for $40 million flat guaranteed. Out. And by the end of it, on the back end, it should be close to $50 million. Right. So, like, by back end, they should have, by the end of it, like 47, 48, maybe 50.
Right. So now let's get back to boxing business. And Akeem Mitch, I see your comment. I'm gonna get to that after this. Boxing business. If it's about boxing business and it's about money and it's about business, how can Canelo say no to $50 million? If you're gonna hide
That's what they saying.
If you're gonna hide behind boxing business, you're gonna hide behind boxing business. Somebody offer you $50 million for a fight that we've been asking and talking about for how long?
4 years now?
It's been too long. For too long. Now's your chance to say, okay, boxing. Now it's boxing business. So what we standing on? What we standing on? And I'm gonna remind y'all again, I'm a Canelo fan. I've been backing Canelo, but now it's getting to a point where
it annoyed my soul.
I know that I argue with a lot of people. A lot of people hated me for, standing behind Canelo for so long. But that's just who I rock with. And I respected this game. I still respect this game. But now it's time to put up or shut up. $50 million, we can't hide behind this is business. It's boxing business no more. King Mitch said, I think it's easier for the women to get fights because the men's division are more saturated and men's boxing business is bigger in terms of money. I agree with you. But at the same time, there's no fight without the fighters.
Yep.
There's no fight without the fighters. There can be as many managers, promoters, coaches, cutmen, whatever, networks. They can do everything in the world they want. Who's getting in the ring to fight, though? So at the end of the day, what's going on with the boxing business? The fighters should have way more leverage, in my opinion, than any promoter, manager, network, anything. There's nothing without the fighters. Nothing. It's like the NBA in the NFL. They have players' unions.
Yep.
The NBA is nothing without the players. The NFL is nothing without the players. Boxing, what's up? What's up, man?
I'm sorry, but oh my God.
Oh, we getting deep. We getting deep.
Bro, okay, look. You got guys that, for instance, they know, like, yo, I'm not trying to fight that guy right now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to wait a little longer. They're not stupid.
Right.
You know, that's why it's so different a little bit more. Like, a lot of people talk about it, and them women, they on that 80s junk right now. Like,
Right.
yeah, I'll fight you, fight all y'all. That's how they are right now. And that's just how they gonna be. And they kind of like taking that spotlight away.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit, just enough.
It's all good. But, hey, we're going to have to get back on this week,
Heck yeah.
sometime this week, because we got our guest. Our guest is in the building. He's
Yes,
in the
sir.
studio. Let's bring him in, JAHMAL HARVEY.
Yes,
What's up?
Mr. World Rank.
Man, good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. World Rank.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You look great, man.
Indeed, man. Want to appreciate you and say thank you for making time to come to the studio, kick it with us today for a little bit,
I've
man.
been out all day.
Yeah.
Doing stuff. I just left with Coach Umar.
Okay.
Speaking to kids for career day.
Okay, that's what's
I've
up.
been on the move today.
Down in Baltimore?
No, we was at what school were we at? Patterson. Elementary.
Okay. Okay, man. So, you know, one of the best fighters in the world. What's been up with you? What's been going on, and then what's new?
Right now I just been like rebuilding my body because I'm vegetarian, so I had like low levels in like vitamin D, B, and stuff. So my body was breaking down. I was a little off, so I've been working on that. I got back and I felt good. I got a gold in Czech Republic,
Okay.
but I've been dealing with injuries. So what I'm really just working on is getting my body back right, so I could be at my peak performance.
Okay.
And what's coming is just qualifications. That's why I'm trying to get my body back right, qualify for the Olympics.
Okay. For sure. How long have you been vegetarian?
I've been vegetarian for 2 years now.
Okay, so it's still new. Your body's still adjusting to that.
My
to that
body's
kind
still
of regimen?
adjusting. Yeah,
For sure.
I wasn't eating right too. Wasn't just my body. I wasn't eating right.
How was that experience over in the Czech?
It was a good experience. I mean, we really don't get to see the city like that. We be focused on fighting, but it's cool over there.
Right. Your last performance, you said you brought home gold.
Yeah, I brought home gold in Czech Republic. I would have brought home. I ain't gonna say I would have. I don't want to speak on it, but I fought two. I fought in, where did we go first? I fought in Finland,
Okay.
but I had to pull out because I had a right shoulder injury.
Because I saw faint them stick,
Yeah,
faint dip,
had to
stick,
just use
hook, stick.
use the left hand.
That was beautiful. I could watch that. I'm gonna watch that tape again. Like, that was beautiful.
Yeah, that's my favorite fight right now. Just because I had to overcome that. Had to fight the rest of the fight with just one hand, really.
Did you hurt your shoulder during the fight, or was that something that happened? You know.
It was before the fight, like during camp, it was already like bugging me. But then when I got to throwing like full power and with 10-ounce gloves on, it's caught up to me.
Yeah.
And I saw he couldn't. I saw he wasn't even like, okay, I could just lock it here. He had it here. Like, so I was guessing. I knew watching. I'm like, because I done seen so much stuff like that. I done dealt with. I'm like, oh, is he his hand or his shoulder? Because he couldn't even try to bring it up. Like, if he was holding it here.
Yeah.
And just pulling. Just kept shooting, just because I guess he couldn't pull it. So he's like, okay, I'll just keep it to protect right here. Just keep working. I was like, I just saw something nice. I enjoyed that.
Appreciate
For sure,
it.
man. For sure. What's your world rank now?
I'm not sure the new world rankings, but as you know, USA Boxing, we didn't go to the last Worlds.
Okay.
But I should still be up there though. They know what's up. Yeah.
Yeah.
When that time come and everybody gotta fight the best, I'm gonna be ready.
Yeah, for sure. Are you recognized like around the world? Like when you go to the place, they see you and they know exactly who you are.
Yeah, it'd be funny. They be saying world champion, world champion.
That's crazy, man. What's that feeling like? To be a world renowned fighter from here and making it to that level.
I don't really be putting too much thought in it. I feel like I was just supposed to do it. That's what you supposed to do. If you put your all into it, put your heart into it, it's something you supposed to do. You're not supposed to look at it like you got to overcome something. Like you was supposed to do it anyway. So that's how I look at it. I'm just doing my job.
Right. Got to feel good though. It's got to feel like damn man, I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, you only gonna get to where you wanna be. You work hard for it. I train every day. Well, mostly every day. I'm kind of rebuilding right now, so I ain't training as much. I'm doing like recovery, but I'm putting in the work to be where I'm at.
Yeah, for sure. And when's the Olympics coming up? Is it 20?
It's gonna be next. It should be next August of 2024.
Next August 2024.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I seen something. Correct me if I'm wrong. They said there wasn't gonna be a boxing in the next Olympics.
They say that
the next one it is, right?
Yeah,
What's the
I
next
ain't
one
really looked into it like that. I don't really know if that's true.
Okay.
But I seen that too. But it's supposed to be for 2028 though.
Yeah,
2028.
that's what I was thinking. I think they're gonna do this one, then the next one is the one where they might, completely abolish it, or if they haven't already. They talking about the corruption and everything. After that Mickey Collins situation, it was like, all right, you know what? This we gotta do something. Like, oh, now you want to do something? Now y'all want to do something. These kids work their whole life to have a shot to come out of that blue corner, and all of a sudden now y'all want to fix it. Roy Jones did it. Then you didn't want to fix it. Then, like y'all didn't want to fix it. Floyd Mayweather, y'all didn't want to fix it. Like, come on, Shakur, y'all didn't want to fix it. Right. Errol Spence, y'all didn't want to fix it. Like, I could keep going.
Nah, for sure. So then why's the answer to get rid of the boxing in 2020 instead of fixing the issue? What do you think?
I can't really speak on it. I don't really know.
You don't know much about it? Yeah. I got you. How old are you again?
I'm 20.
You 20. So this will be your first Olympic appearance.
My first Olympic appearance.
Man, that's incredible. We just had Troy Isley on the show. He was talking about his Olympic experience and how much that meant to him. So do you ever like have visions of, maybe like your ring walk in the Olympics or carrying the torch, anything like that?
Nah, I never really thought of. Sometimes I do think like, dang, I could really be in the Olympics and have millions of people watching me. The closest experience I got to that was Worlds, where you got to walk out. It's like jumbotrons. It was in an arena. It was cool.
Yeah.
So I know the Olympics gonna be bigger. So I know that's what I'm looking. That's what I'm looking for. I don't fold on the big stages.
Yeah, for sure. I could tell, man. You've been doing it. 20 years old, so that'll be what you'll be. 23 or 24 going into that Olympics?
Yeah, I'll be 22.
22, because it's coming. Damn,
20. I might be 21. Yeah, I'm gonna be 22.
22. Okay. Is the plan to go for another Olympic run? But I guess 28 they're not doing it. So if they're not doing it in 28, would it be to maybe pursue a professional career? Or?
I was thinking about doing another one, but honestly, I'm probably looking more towards like the pros now. But it's a chance. If it's guaranteed to be in the next one, I still give it some thought. But right now, I'm back at number one is going pro right after the Olympics.
Yeah, for sure. You probably can't say, even if you have had those kind of conversations, but have you had any conversation with some of the top promoters, top rank, Showtime, anybody, kind of reached out to you, preparing you?
People reach out. I don't really pay it too much attention. I leave that to my coach,
right.
parents, because I know they got the best interest for me.
Right.
And I don't really know too much about it, and I know they ain't gonna lead me in a wrong direction.
No, for sure. You still training with Daryl Davis?
Still training with Daryl Davis.
For sure. How's that been? And like, what's his advice been to you?
He just give me good advice. Just stay level-headed. Really, just keep me level-headed. Keep me in the gym while I'm back. Keep me busy. Work on new things every time I come back. And just get better and better. Yeah,
for sure. And then you said you were giving a speech to the kids today.
Yeah, we was talking to the kids for career day, just to show them things, show them accomplishments, and tell them work hard to be what they want to be and stuff.
Do you have any kids asking like, say, man, I want to be a boxer like you?
Yeah, a couple kids, they was throwing them jumps today. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, you need to get in boxing. You can tell your people, get in contact.
Yeah. That's incredible, man. What's the homecoming like for you? You go over to the check, you win gold, and then what's the homecoming reception like for you when you come home?
When I come home, it just feel good because I be around all my family. All my family want to see me because I be gone away for so long. So it's just it's a good homecoming. Everybody be welcoming and missing me since I've been away. So I like it.
Yeah, for sure. And then where you from again?
I'm from Maryland. I grew up in Southeast DC when I was younger. Then I moved to Maryland. Once I started like boxing, I had to move with my dad so he can get me to and from the gym. So.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You boxing out of Oxon Hill, right?
Yeah.
Oxon Hill. Indeed. Are there any other guys in the gym that you're training with that's following your footsteps? You know, maybe to compete at Worlds?
Yeah, it's a couple little kids that's still boxing. I had other friends that box, but they ain't really see it through. But it's a couple little kids that still been with us since they was young. They getting older and older. Every time I come back, I think they in like the junior division now.
Okay.
So about like 2 or 3 more years, they should be where I'm at.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up, man. And you see that in them where they can go compete at the level you're competing at.
For sure. I'm in there teaching them. They got the same trainer as me. He teaching them the same things. So they should be able to replicate that if they work. It's hard.
For sure.
Man, I remember the first time, well, I always on fight, but I got the chance to commentate his fight. It was a homecoming fight for me. We had the Armory.
I remember that.
We had the Armory. So it's time for him to fight, right? So they had this kid out of New Jersey, tall, rangy kid, lanky kid. I don't know why they put that kid in there with him. Cause I was like, oh, this kid, Jamal gotta get under that stuff, but he should be fine. But right when I looked at the kid, it was like, cause I'm watching him outside, and I'm like, this kid not even warming up. He not doing it. It's like he didn't want to be there. As soon as he got in the ring, I looked at it, I was like, oh, this ain't good. Cause he got a mean streak.
Yeah.
He got like that Bud mean streak. So I'm sitting at the bell. My bad. I just got to be honest. So I was like, man, the bell. This kid. What all this kid had to do to at least make it competitive and make Jamal have to like, all right, I'll change it up, give you a double move and now get on the inside. Because I knew he was going to win just off experience. But he didn't even give Ball something to look at to make him have to do something or just like, okay, let me give him a feint. Let me go ahead and slide pull or give him a double move. Nothing. All he did was this to try to just kept holding him, kept locking him, kept locking him.
Every time.
This man got so mad. Back off. Go back. Man, he started throwing him. I was like, oh God. All right, I looked at the route, did this. Me and Cunningham was doing the commentating. Yeah. I'm like, we both doing this. Cut this joint, yeah. Cut this joint, yeah. This is over. The kid don't want to be in there. But as bad as the fight was, because not for any fault of Maul, I saw what I needed to see. Because everybody was like, man, Cunningham, all of them was like, hey, now you get to commentate on this kid. I really want you to see him, like up close and personal now. Because I already been hearing things and everything. So I was like, okay. And when I watched him, I was like, pro mentality.
Right.
Give it, but this is 3 years ago now? About 3
Armory?
years. The Armory was about 3 years ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, like it was about 3 years now.
Right? Was that right before COVID?
Yeah.
When COVID shut everything down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was in January.
Yep, because it was raining that day. It was cold. It was raining that day when I got in there. And I mean, when I was watching him, I was like, okay, he's not just going to let somebody survive. Good. And the way he pulled under, it's like, okay, this kid's trying to lean on, not just grab me, but he was doing, one of the things the kid was doing was dirty, was he wouldn't grab him here. He would grab him here and try to pull more his elbows up like this, and you're not supposed to do that. And that's when I was like, okay, so he's not gonna just make a silent agreement. Now that may not sound like a big deal to y'all, like making a silent agreement, but if you're a fighter and you did this long enough, you know what that silent agreement is. Right. When you see certain guys do that at certain levels. And I was like, oh, so he's not gonna let somebody get a silent agreement. Interesting. Cause sometimes you may not see that early at that level. And I was like, oh yeah, he gonna be fine. That was something that I really took from that night. And I remember right after he came over, we did 2 interviews. I think you did one before you got your hands right. You had got dressed. Then you did one when you got hand right before, came back over, right? I think so.
Yeah, we did too.
That's when we formally met. Man, oh my goodness, that joke was
That was
so
a bad fight. I was
So
kind of
bad.
disappointed that he came and fought like that. I wanted to put on the show.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I had to do what I had to
I
do.
thought he was gonna show. I was like, oh, tall, lanky kid.
Yeah.
He fighting a top, cause he came in with a USA outfit on.
Right.
Yeah, he been to the nationals and stuff.
Yeah.
He was he been in the mix, so it
Yeah.
was just surprising that he fought like
he
that.
just didn't
Yeah, I
wanna be
wanted.
there.
Yeah, cause I'm like, you at least make a good showing of yourself, because even though I got Jamal edging it just off of experience, I've seen this other kid fight too. So I'm like, he can make a good account of himself, even though he's probably gonna lose on points, and still be like, man, you did all right, man. Hey, take my number. We want to pull you into a pro camp one day. You never know who watching. It was
Fact.
none of that.
Yeah. Damn. That's I missed that. I didn't see that one, man. But what are some of your favorite things that you love about boxing that keeps you in the sport?
Favorite things that keep me in the sport. I don't know, just being in the gym. I love the gym vibe that I get from my team. It's like a family. I don't know, I just like to fight.
Yeah.
I guess I've been fighting since I was young. So before I even started boxing, so I just like to fight and just learn.
Right.
That's about it.
Let me ask you, because I know a lot of kids, little kids too, and they hyperactive activity, always into stuff, or they always fight. They always into something, right? And I always offer their parents, like, you should bring them to the boxing gym. So what would you tell those kids and those parents, kids like that? Is boxing, is that a good avenue for them to release that and learn some discipline?
Yeah, especially if they super active, it teach you how to slow things down. Boxing, it's fast paced, but it's really slowed down in your mind when you think about it, because you got to calculate and just think all around about everything, what your opponent doing, what you need to do. So you just slow things down, but you still at a fast pace.
Yeah,
I
like
it's a good
that.
Sport.
I'm gonna clip this and send this to the parents. I get asked all the time, like, man, get your kid to the boxing gym. Get his little bad ass, take him to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I know you said been going through a lot with the injuries and the new diet, getting your body back, together. You said you got a good team around you that's keeping you grounded and helping you. But what are some things that you're doing on your own, like mentally, to get through this time?
On my own, I really just do my own thing, just be around family and friends. But really, just USA Boxing, they really helping me a lot. We got a nutritionist. They give us everything we need. Nutritionist. We got a physician. So they just all them things, strength and conditioning coaches, telling me what to do to get my body back.
Right.
So, and they got mental health people that we could talk to. And what else they do? They do a lot though. USA Boxing really been helping me out a lot through this journey.
For sure. So I didn't know they had all those perks. So even when you're not at the USA Boxing camp, even when you're home, you still have access to all of these things.
Yeah, I still have access to everything.
Okay. So when's the next time the USA Boxing? You guys travel for camps, right? You guys go to the facility or whatever it is?
Yeah, I leave Sunday.
Okay.
Leave back out Sunday for a training camp. We were supposed to go somewhere to fight, but I think it got canceled. So we just there for a training camp.
Okay. What's the next destination for you guys?
Next destination, it's gonna be I gotta think. I've been so many. I know it's probably gonna be for qualifications.
Okay.
I don't know where it's at though. I forgot. I have to tell y'all later.
For sure. So when y'all are off camera and it's like the team just like gloves, all y'all chilling. Man. Who's the funny guy? Who's the comedian? Who's the guy that's like keeping everybody,
The
rolling?
Comedian, everybody on the team is a comedian. Raheem, man, he the funniest guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Raheem the funniest guy. Yeah, for sure. And then Mo, out of the girls, gotta be Mo.
Yeah.
She be having us rolling.
What are some of your fondest memories, just being with the team?
Fondest memories being with the team. I say my first Worlds with that group of guys. That was one of my best memories, because we all was young. It was like everybody first time going to Worlds, so we all was new to the elite world experience and stuff. And like teams was coming up on us. I don't know why. Like every morning at the weigh-ins, we was about to fight. They was trying. I don't know why they was hating on us.
Right.
No reason, trying to like get in front of us, like bully us, like. So yeah, we was getting into it a lot.
It's probably because y'all came through with that confidence and y'all always, got that vibe.
Yeah, and I would say that's my best experience. That first Worlds, that was a good experience.
Yeah, that happens because it's always You heard Fernando Vargas talk about that when he was fighting in the amateurs. That stuff like that would happen. He almost got them killed one time.
Yeah.
Layman Brewster and all of them would talk. Like, you gotta go look up the Layman Brewster with Fernando. But yeah, that happens. And it's because like countries like USA, Cuba, you can say Puerto Rico, but more so Puerto Rico, more so pro. But Cuba, Eastern Europe, they got like those top, like that top three, like they got a certain mystique when you walk in. So you trying to put your chest out a little more, be like, yeah, I don't care if you American, I'm not scared of you type of thing. I mean, they probably didn't even walk in the door like that. So
No, for sure.
Nah, it was funny though because then all the other countries, we a new team, so they don't know who nobody is. So they was mistaking me and Roscoe, me and Obed, and then like they'd be laughing. Like we was like, man, he don't even know. He not even fighting me. He fighting this guy. The dude I was fighting thought Roscoe was me. kept asking him, kept looking at him and stuff up and down.
Where were they
that he
from?
about to, what was that? That was
Kazakhstan.
Oh,
Uzbek. It was
Oh,
one of them. It
Uzbek.
was one of them.
They got some fighters coming out of there, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's where
They got
Triple G
some-
and all of them is from.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, real quick, we got El Paso, Route 1. I got Roy. He said, my guy Jamal Harvey in the building. Great young man, in and out of the ring. Also, very nice family, always supporting our business. Gave you a good shout out.
Yeah, I love El Paso. I always go there to eat.
Man, he
I
got
love
you
it.
too? He
Man,
got
I
you
love that
too?
Mexican food. Man, if y'all ain't had that, y'all gotta go try that.
Oh,
got to.
man.
Matter of fact, while we on topic, let's cut to a quick commercial break. Let's give El Paso, Route 1 a shout out right now.
Big roll. surprised they ain't follow that.
Oh,
Like
the
you
Team
had
Combat
the
League,
clips. You had clips of it, but I'm
Yeah.
surprised they ain't do that as a show or something.
They could have definitely did
Yeah,
that.
that was perfect.
Matter, let me ask you, how you feel about the Team Combat League? And is that good for boxing?
Is it good? I think it's exciting to add like another little
twist to it.
Yeah, another little twist to it. So not to just so it could be switched up, not to be the same thing. Getting the same thing every time. I like it. I've been seeing clips of it. I ain't never watched one fully yet. I ain't never catch one, but it's cool.
Yeah, I think they come on with Thursday evenings. They come on and fight. Everybody fights.
Yep.
Yeah. At first,
How the team been doing here? Like, do y'all know
doing
the record?
good. I gotta look up their record.
I don't know the record, but I know
only
they've been
see the
doing
clips
good.
of the, like fighters I know.
Yeah,
Really.
I think the first one I watched, they lost to Vegas by
Yeah.
like 1 point.
By
And
1
I
point.
think they've been beating everybody since then.
Okay.
But everybody's on there. Damon, Scooter,
Day.
They
Day
got
Day's
a
on
little
there.
squad.
They do. They
Fess.
do. Raheem,
She, Scoot,
They got a deep squad. They got a deep squad, man.
Kobe.
Quincy been punishing everybody.
Quincy stopped this dude. After he only let one dude make it to the end. That was his first fight. After that, he been stopping dudes in the first. And it's like, dang, as soon as you think you just gonna be good, cause you so used to sparring rounds and stuff. Like, all right, 1 round, I could just go ahead and make this money and keep it moving. No, nah, they blasting, y'all. They blasting.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's like okay, Fest dog. Did y'all see Fest's first clips?
I seen it.
That was so bad.
I seen it.
Yo, Professor was making dude look horrible,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, he was. I
He
seen a
boxed
little
his
clip. Yep. He
Professor was making it look so bad, bro. And the dude,
He know how to use his range. For
Man,
sure.
huh?
Yeah, he know that jab be in your face.
Oh,
at
you say
all
you sparred
time.
him?
Yeah. That jab definitely be in your face at all times. He know how to keep that distance.
Yeah.
I
man.
was sitting there like, this is ridiculous. Hey, this dude, look at me. He was just in a suit a week and a half before with me and you.
Yeah.
It's all these. He just, all right, yeah, I could do this. Let me take the glasses off.
Take the glasses off. Right. Oh, you trying to play with him though? You trying to take the glasses off?
No, let me go ahead and take these glasses off, shake out on you Bammers real quick. 3 minutes? Yeah, I
It's
got
easy
y'all.
work.
And you just see,
Easy
man,
work.
Fest hit the Bama with this, slid off, hit the crowd with it. Dude came behind his back and swung again. Fest, no, I saw that. Just stuffed around shorty. I was done. I was through.
Oh man. Hey, let me ask you though, because we got some big fights coming up. How you feel about Josh Taylor and Teofimo coming up?
I don't really watch them too, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I don't really watch boxing like that. I'm just starting to watch it more
Okay.
because it's like people that I grew up with in the amateurs, like pro now. So I really
Okay.
watch them. I don't really watch it like that unless like the big names like Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence. and stuff.
Okay. So, what's your opinion on that one?
I got Earl. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you told us last time you
I
had
got
Earl.
Earl. Yeah, only because like when you watch Earl, like he really just break you down. Like his opponents be leaving the ring broken ribs.
Yeah, something
broken
left.
bones.
They leave a
Like,
piece of themselves.
You can have as much heart as you want, but if a man break your bones, like what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like you can't do nothing about that.
Right.
Like,
He
Nah,
take a
that's for
piece of
sure.
you that you don't get back.
Uh-huh.
That he take something out of you. It's that thing. The thing that Earl Spence does is the thing that I always heard since I was a little kid. What my father told me, he was like, if you step in this gym, remember you could leave here less of yourself than how you walked in. It's certain guys that you can fight, and this one is similar to that, where you can wind up not being the same when you walk out of this as some fight as you did before.
Right.
And that's the type of fighter Earl is. Like he could really it's different when you get knocked out cold, or if you get knocked, you roll to the ropes and they just flurry and then stop it. He's hitting guys and guys are doing it and then taking a knee. Boom, try to get through the pain and turning their head. That's what he's doing. That's a different type of, when you make a guy sit there, remember the Kell Brooks situation, the Ugas situation, the Campo situation, all these different fights where guys, they get hurt and that pain sit in and they take that knee. It's different. It's like a suffering.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's
Almost.
like Chinese torture when they say death by 1,000 cuts, something like that. I'd rather get like that than have to somebody over and over and over again cut at me. So you said you like to watch the guys you came up in the amateurs with that turn pro. Who are some of those guys that you watching?
like I watch like Bruce Carrington, Sean Davis, Abdullah Mason,
Yeah,
Tiger.
yeah.
All the amateurs that just basically left the 2020 Olympics.
You know what I like about them? about like that last Olympic team and this one coming up, they remind me of the '84 Olympic team.
Right.
With Holyfield, Mildred Taylor, Tyrell Biggs, Pernell Whitaker. They were all legit friends. Mark Breland. They were all like legit a circle.
Right.
They went to each other's house. They all trained together nonstop, and it didn't separate when they turned pro. Like in '88, when Roy went, he was cool with them, but he was more tight with Gerald McClellan. He was more tight with him. Gerald McClellan didn't make that team. Gerald McClellan beat Roy before Roy came back and won it and whatever. But like these teams now, it's like that '84 team where everybody really legit cool with each other. Really got a lot of love with each other. It's like, oh yeah, we coming up together type of thing. They at each other fights. Right. I ain't seen that since if you look at them '84 when Mark Breland fought Evander Holyfield, Mildred Taylor, and Pernell right there with him. Then the next one fight, when Mildred fight, Pernell fight. Each one of them is there each time. They do their handshake because they only fought on the card together one time. That was the night of gold when they all turned pro. And it's like, so after that, it was just he fought, then I fought, but they all would go there. And I see all y'all trying to either watch, post something, or they all there with them at the fights. And that's a good camaraderie thing because that means that no matter what, you can come help me in camp. I can come help. It ain't just just checking on your text. It's no, like, oh yeah, I want you in camp. We gonna help each other. Oh yeah, it's always gonna be that connection because them guys from '84 still tight. They still tight.
That's how y'all are. Y'all still tight. Y'all still keeping contact and everything.
Well, I just know they was the group ahead of me. Like I don't really talk to them too much. Like
I got
we just mutual cool. But the guys I do keep in contact with, I watch like Amari Jones, like Jaleel Hackett, stuff like that. Yeah, we keep in touch.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's good. I know someone probably like, man, when you turn pro, come over here. That's a conversation to have, or
nah,
ain't
like
that.
Leaving them be
like that.
I got you.
Yeah. Let him do his thing in the end.
For sure. That's incredible, man. Yeah, man. So I know you said the next tournament you guys leaving what, Sunday? Supposed to leave Sunday?
We leave. It's a camp. It's just a camp to just keep sharpening our skills and stuff. Keep us busy.
I got you. So can we get you back before your next tournament or after your next tournament?
Definitely. I can get back before my next tournament.
Yeah, for sure, man. 'Cause I know you're gonna have, you'll be healthy then. You'll have more to talk about as far as like the fight, because you have more. You have done more. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, well, we definitely appreciate you coming on today, man. For sure. You got any shout outs, any anything you want to say?
Man, just shout out to the Slip and Counter podcast for having me. Shout out to my man Cardan for throwing this together for me too, getting me in here. I was supposed to be on it last time, but I didn't know I was supposed to come in. I thought it was like over there. They got the whole little setup now. It's a nice little studio. Just shout out to everybody that support me, watching me. Shout out to everybody that's tuning into the show. Just keep supporting, and we all going
keep on
go
going
up together.
Indeed. Yes, sir.
Heck yeah, man. It's good to see you back. It's always good to see you improving. And I love that last fight, man. That showed, man. That's gonna that mentality, how you handle it, man. That's something else that you like. I check off the list to where you want to see what. Cause trust me, I say no, you don't know who watching. Oh, they watching them after that type of performance. It's all man. Beautiful, man. Beautiful, man.
I watch that fight a lot myself. I'd rather watch myself than anybody else.
No,
like
for sure.
I don't really like study like other fighters. Like I really rather just watch myself.
Watch yourself and then see where you can improve on your game. I like that for sure, man. Yeah, I want to thank you for coming to the studio, man. Appreciate you. It was great having you in here.
No problem.
Nice to officially meet you for the first time, face to face. It was great, man. So make sure you guys tap in with Jamal Harvey. Show him a lot of love. Follow his career. One of the best amateurs in the world, fighting with Team USA. Let's keep supporting this young man and following him on his journey. If you guys like what you saw today on Slip and Counter Podcast, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. We'll be doing weekly shows. Last week was busy for me. I had to take my final exam. I passed. I passed my final exam. I passed, so I get a little break now. I can do this more often with you guys, and every week, Monday through Thursday at 8:30 p.m. we're gonna be doing shows. So turn on your notifications. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Weekly shows, Slip and Counter Podcast. We with you guys. Thank you again, Jamal Harvey, my man, Golden Boy. Be back with you guys on Monday. Thank you.